That's smooth. Oh. Yo, welcome. This is going to be hopefully a tour of what I have created so far. Obviously I'm set up in this corner. I will give you a tour around. It's nowhere near finished, but I'm coming to the end obviously of the holiday break and it's going to slow down massively. So I worked hard at doing this place, and I think it's showing. It's coming together really nicely. Also want to thank all of you guys, and hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. For all the comments recently, like you say, I was nervous about doing the tray work. Not really for my sake, I never could have done it the way I wanted to do it. But obviously, I think the YouTube comments, I wouldn't say they've got to me a bit, but I'm conscious of what people will say. But equally, what other people will see what you're saying. I don't want people to take things out of context or say things that are wrong, which they aren't. But anyway, I appreciate all the lovely comments. I'm really happy with the way it's going so far. But first, I'm going to stick an outside light up because after 3:30, it's pitch black outside. So I spoke about this. This is a robust one that Sparks magazine sent me just before very first lockdown. And they said, oh, just do a quick Instagram clip of putting it up. And I never really got the chance. And so when I ended up remodeling my garden in the beginning of lockdown, this went up. And I must have turned it on twice before the neighbours complained at me because it's a 100-watt LED floodlight. So powerful it turned nighttime into day for pretty much my entire street. So I know it's powerful, I know it's good. I literally ripped off the side of my house this morning. So we've got a whisker box, standalone PIR because it didn't come on with it. Bracket, a few little things I like about it. I've never really bought a robust outside light before. I've used several other different makes. Like I used a lot of Knightsbridge ones, or recently used a Collingwood one which had like a swivel bracket on it. Anyway, a few things like this. Mount it up, but on the side, once you put the main bolt in to stop it sliding, you have a second little bolt that also slides to hold it in place, which was cool. Nightmare for me this morning because my Allen key set was here, not my house. So ended up chewing the ends up a little bit with my pliers. Hey ho, we all live in the real world. So I'll get this set up outside, bang it on, and what I'll do this evening once I leave, this video isn't going to be very long obviously, I'm going to try and do a bit of tray work to finish the lights off. I'll do a bit of footage at night time so you can see really how bright it is. So we're going to use to fix it on the outside. We've got our 2 Allen keys for our big bolts and our small bolts, some self-tappers, some washers to fix this back to. Obviously I've already pre-wired all this in my house. You've got 4-core and earth flex there going in, and obviously the power is going to enter straight from the back through this hole. I'll put a bit of silicone on the other side just to seal it off, and then inside there is a couple of Wagos, and that's just linking it through. So you've got your power in, power down, power back out, back to the light fitting. So I'll bring it outside. It's still snowy. I've got the big steps up outside. I didn't want to put my ladders out because of the floor. There she is. And there's the cable I put up previous. So we'll get up there, get the whisker box fixed, and then the bracket for the light as well. So that's it up and done. Ideally, you know, I could have drilled all these through and done the connections on the inside, which security reasons probably be a bit better. The fact that I've already got it set up and I've got time to change all this around, I just want to see if it works. It's one of them things. Right, as promised, I've done the light and I will show you it in a bit once it gets dark. I plan to try and get all the tray work done, but my brother's just turned up just to have a look. So I'm running out of time today and it is absolutely freezing. There's no place around Stafford that's got any propane for my heater. And I'm completely honest with this area, a massive issue that I found is the condensation. I mean, this is just, it's condensating with my body heating here and obviously the lights above, which are up there. But the dripping on the floor is just next level. Like every time I come, it's just drip, 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 drip. So at some point I'm going to stick some guttering up because I can't even paint the floor properly because it's dripping. But anyway, so I'll give you a bit of a tour around. So start with, obviously I've done all the cabling, that's yet to be done. I'm ordering another set of this rack in here that's going to be put for more materials. Chop saw is going to be living over here. This is the table that you haven't seen me make. That's my wheelie workbench. See kind of monster in the corner. Going on to this side, so I wanted to do a kitchen. None of this is staying here. I've just had a massive tidy up and clear up of everything. So some cable under there. We've got a kettle, microwave, fridge. Sink, I've got the waste to it. I just need to do the water feed, which isn't difficult, but it's just going to be a cold tap because there's only cold feed. Don't really need hot water in here. Some shelves, Some more tray work, which is then ready to be extended across down to this side. I'm planning to put a few more things in, but equally I need enough room to allow my van in, and I managed to slice my finger open a minute ago. Just bought some more wood, so the next video that's going to appear on my Sparks Fly channel, it's on now. A lot of people said to me you need to put it on my channel, so I've linked it now on my actual main channel underneath. I've done 2 videos, one making the workbench over there, and on the podcast table. They've gone off really well. Go and check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, so I bought some more wood, so all my tat and all my spare cable, I'm going to make a big wheelable trough, a trough with the wheels on that I can go to the van, put it in. I brought myself a cable stripping machine. I put it on Instagram. I put a picture here, so I plan to do a few videos with that. It was quite expensive, so let's hope it's worth the money. But now, so the good bit. Look at that. So we got our monster fire extinguisher, a BatCave symbol. Got my computer. That is literally my old one. I've got a nice new one at home. That's literally just to be checking some content, and if I'm filming anything that I can just have a look at it quickly. Massive unicorn that was going to get chucked in the bin that my daughter got for birthday, and obviously we've had Christmas and we clear out stuff, and Sid doesn't want it anymore, so that's been draped there for now. And I finally, so I had to paint in sections because of the wet floor, so I'm sort of having to go through, see the line here where I didn't have enough paint on the roller as I was doing it, so it needs to go over again. I looked into resin flooring. It is way too much money for what I need. 100% way too much money, but we're getting there. So I've painted all this grey to blend in. It's best for camera, for when I want to get better shots. For the moment I've just cable tied these cross members for the scaffolding in place because I need to get some more brackets, but that's the sort of effect we're going for, so I can chuck a massive sheet over for soundproofing if I'm doing the podcast stuff. That's the podcast table I made, on wheels, nice. New chairs, nice. But then I can take it off if I want to film stuff for you guys, like showing off new products and whatever. Just got to stick a few sockets on. They're all in place. Sockets. Built some shelves out of scaffolding, which I'm really happy with. It's just bit by bit. It's finally coming together. It's just taken a lot of money and a lot of time, which you can probably appreciate. I'm doing it by myself with no heating on. So it's freezing. But aesthetically, I really like it. There's obviously no need for any of this stuff, but I really like it, it's really cool. So that's my my personal touch. There's more stuff going in. I'm going to be doing loads more stuff as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. Security wise, I'm not going to run through what I've got, but there's a lot more stuff going in. I know a lot of people say security is #1 key. I completely agree. I've got a few companies that have approached me about wanting to do stuff, so if I get the chance I'll do some videos on that, but as far as it stands right now, everything's pretty locked down, quite tight, so that's good, no need to worry. And eventually get this floor painted, get everything painted. Spoke to the landlord about cleaning them. He said no. Fine, fair enough. But no, I appreciate all the comments and people that are saying about doing different things. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You impressed? It's spent a lot of time. I really enjoyed doing it, and my lads, both my lads have been here helping me. Bits and bobs. I need to sort the toilet out and paint some more, sweep up some more, but it's a growing project, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to help me work-wise with stocking the van up, coming back, dropping stuff off, carrying less stuff in the van when it's not necessary, because sometimes we carry too many materials and we end up, how neat and tidy the van should be, it doesn't get like that because I have so much stuff in there that gets in the way. But equally, I've got a place now where I can build stuff. I want to start building different things for my other channel. I enjoy creating stuff. I like making things, but before I've never been able to record it because a lot of you guys who are electricians don't want to see it, which is completely fine. I completely agree, hence the second channel. And obviously the podcast stuff goes on there, so keep an eye out for that. But also, obviously I know I need to get some footage of the light outside, but if you have a Segway, hoverboard, whatever you want to call it, and a chair, ha ha ha, all the fun. Uh-oh. So this obviously isn't the best time to show you how much light there is, but that's how much light there is, and it's snowing again. Magic. But yeah, it's not quite pitch black yet, but it's getting there, but I'm going soon, so. Put a link to my channel, but thank you all for watching, and hopefully the next video should contain some electrical content. See you in a bit.